Well, is it fair to suggest that AJ Styles is representing the men's locker room when he's in a match here with Dominic Mysterio, given all that Mysterio has done?
I think right now AJ's focus is on himself, Gallows, and Anderson, all collectively with one goal: eliminate the Judgment Day. I don't necessarily think Styles is out to represent anybody other than himself and the OC, but I'm sure there's a lot of people in the locker room who are watching very closely, hoping Styles succeeds. Oh, kick right to the temple of Dom. Hey, listen, this is a completely uneven matchup if you're talking about experience. AJ Styles has a world of experience, a Grand Slam champion. Dominic is just starting his journey in this industry.
The man that's not is his father, Ray, who won a fatal four-way on SmackDown at the weekend. I'm telling people because he's the #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship now. So maybe the tide has turned for Ray since he left Monday Night Raw. That shadow being his son, Dominic, constantly begging him to hit him. No longer there.
You think rolling out's gonna help you?
Dominic retreating to the floor. And maybe Dominic is a little overmatched, a little overwhelmed by the phenomenal AJ Styles, who continues to pour it on.
As always, you got to keep an eye. There's Rhea Ripley watching in the background, alongside Priest and Balor.
Oh, I want to knock you in next week.
Do it.
Come on, AJ, leave her alone.
This chick needs to be blasted.
Come on.
Come get me then.
Come on.
Come on.
Let's go.
Come on.
Yeah, come on.
AJ restraining himself, and it cost him. And I have to imagine that over the past several hours, Finn Balor's been able to coach Dominic up as pertains to AJ Styles. Finn and AJ go way, way back. Almost as far as these good brothers.
A standoff, the Judgment Day, the OC. Styles.
There we go.
That's the first move.
Official Eddie Arango doing his best to maintain order. No easy feat, but now Styles solo. Oh!
Rhea Ripley.
And the official tied up on the outside. Shoulders down.
Dominic for the win. Oh, he's got it. He's got it.
Oh my God! Oh my God! It happened.
Mysterio. A stunning victory for young Dominic Mysterio, and a statement victory for the Judgment Day.
Break the rules, break the laws. This is the moment we change it.